When we first decided to sell our house, of course, I had a lot of trepidation about, oh gosh, here we got to go now deal with real estate people. We're going to have various people coming at us wanting a listing.
Our house was too big for two people. It was we have a pool that nobody swam in, a guest house that nobody slept in, lots of rooms to clean, and the two of us really lived in about 1/3 of the house. So it was just time, and we were ready to downsize.
We're going to have to set a price. People are going to be negotiating with us. We're going to have to keep the house looking immaculate, lawns cut, grounds kept up for months and months.
Having people traipsing through my house, a lockbox, we both work, strangers coming through, realtors coming through, a dog to deal with, and keeping the house immaculate, having to get out on a moment's notice.
Houses in our neighborhood had been on the market for more than a year, and those were nice houses. So I really did have a lot of negative feelings about going through the process of selling the house traditionally.
You know, we've all done it. It's not fun. I had been talking about putting our house on the market with my friend, who's a real estate agent. And she was telling me that in her neighborhood, in the Parkhurst neighborhood in Fullerton, that she saw this one-day sale and woke up on a Saturday and there were 400 people in her neighborhood. So she sent her husband over there to find out what was going on, got a flyer, and told me about it. And she said, Lori, there's no risk here. You know, if you want to sell your house quickly, and if you want to sell your house quickly, call these guys, see what they tell you. You don't have to take the price if you don't get the price that you want. And that's what really gave us the assurance to go ahead. It was my friend in the business witnessing this. She followed that whole transaction through the close, through the escrow, and just reassured me that, they got a great price for this house in Parkhurst. She knew that market really well. And she said, why don't you give this a try? You have nothing to lose. If you don't get the price you want, then go ahead and sell it the traditional way. Really, it became, what do we have to lose? We could cancel the listing agreement at any time. We didn't have to accept any offer if we didn't get a price that we wanted. If we didn't like the one-day sale, they had several other options. It was really a no-brainer. On the day of the sale, we had hundreds of people viewing our home, 300-400 people. We were gone, but I sent my girlfriend over on a spy mission, and she called me from her cell phone, and she said, Lori, it's a madhouse here. There are people parked up and down the street, people in every room. She was amazed, and she's a realtor. We had 70 or 80 offers on our house from that one-day sale, and from there, over the course of a few days, it was narrowed down to 4 very qualified, very interested people, and from there, there was one buyer who was an all-cash buyer who was a very attractive offer to us, and we accepted it, and we were done. We started packing, and now we're in our new home. We had choices, which was terrific.
The other thing that was impressive is that we did want to sell the house as is because of the other issues that we had. We didn't want to have to put a lot of time and money in making repairs to the house. We didn't want to have to go through termite inspection. We didn't certainly want to have to make any repairs to the wall. So we made it very clear to the real estate experts that we wanted to sell the house as is. That's exactly what happened. It was very quick, very efficient. And if I ever sell another house, I certainly will do it in this manner.
We felt like we got the best price for our house in today's market condition.
I think that we got top dollar for our house, given the neighborhood. We lived in a nice neighborhood. I feel we got top dollar given the fact that we wanted to sell it as is, and certainly with the realities of the real estate market. Quite frankly, in looking at the prices of other homes in the neighborhood and how quickly they've moved, I'm confident that we got top dollar. Given our circumstances and given the market, and we're the only ones in the neighborhood to have moved out.
I have to say that the real estate experts, their customer service was really unparalleled. They delivered on everything that they said that they would do, and then some.
Whether it was through phone calls, through emails, through texts, we knew exactly where we were at every point in time, and that's very reassuring for a transaction that's very difficult like this.
I couldn't recommend them highly enough, and if you want your house sold, you need to give them a call.
I would certainly second that. If you're about to sell your home, you have nothing to lose by giving this a try, a one-day sale. You'll have plenty of potential buyers there So if you're thinking of selling your home and you don't try this, you're missing a great opportunity, because I really feel that this is the way that in the future business is going to be done.
This is Frosty the Snowman, Mr. High Maintenance.